கடந்து சென்றவை யாவும் பாதைகள் அல்ல, நாம் கற்றுக்கொண்ட பாடங்கள் என்ற பொன்மொழிக்கேற்றவாறு தமிழ்நாட்டில் ஸ்டார்ட் அப் சுற்றுச்சூழலை விரிவுபடுத்தவும் வலுப்படுத்தவும் பல முதலீட்டாளர்களை சந்தித்து தமிழ்நாட்டில் உள்ள நிறுவனங்களில் முதலீடு செய்ய வைத்து தமிழ்நாட்டின் பொருளாதாரத்தை உயர்த்தி காட்ட பாடுபடும் நம் மாண்புமிகு தகவல் தொழில்நுட்பத்துறை அமைச்சர் ஐயா திரு மனோ தங்கராஜ் அவர்களை சிறப்புரையாற்ற அழைக்கிறோம்.
Dear Pro-Chancellor Mr. Abdul Qadir Buhari, Vice Chancellor Mr. Peer Muhammad, Director of Intel Technologies Bangalore, Mr. Sumit Verma, and the Chairman of Startup India Seed Fund, Mr. Mittal, the Registrar of this Crescent University, Mr. Azad, the General Manager Mr. Jalal, the Additional Registrar Mr. Raja Hussain, and the CEO CIC Parvez Alam, Mr. Venkadeshan, Dean of Computer Science, and Dr. Lada Tamil Selvan, Director of Data Center, and other faculty members of this institution, dear friends who are all here, and my dear students. I am so happy to be the part of this program, that is the inauguration of Intel Unity Data Centric Labs in Emerging Technologies. And really it's a very happy occasion that we all met together, and we had a very fruitful discussion with and understand each other how we can contribute to have a better development in the IT sector of Tamil Nadu. And in this situation, I express my heartfelt thanks to Intel for making this program a grand success. And I am also thankful to Mr. Mittal, who is extending a lot of support to the CIC Center, Crescent Innovation Incubation Council in the past, and he is doing something in the present also. And I am very happy to note that this center, this incubation center, is the best in the country, I think he was telling. So we are very happy that in Tamil Nadu we have this institution, and it ranks first in incubation. Means that's a very, very happy thing, and I really appreciate all your efforts, and I am very thankful to the management of this great institute. I thank one and all. In Tamil Nadu, you know, now under the able leadership of our Honorable Chief Minister, we are taking lot of efforts to bring a change and take the state to the forefront in the field of information technology. The important thing that we felt is we should have a regular interaction with the industry and with the academia. And we are conducting so many meetings, similar kind of meetings, coordinating industry, academia, and the IT department. You may be aware of the Connect program that we conducted in Chennai. It was a big success because eminent people from the industry, people from the academia, and lot of resource persons from abroad even participated in the program. They have suggested a lot of things for the advancement of IT department, IT sector in Tamil Nadu. And we have taken all the recommendations carefully, and we are trying to make it possible very soon. And for your information, I am proud to say that Tamil Nadu IT department is going to establish a Tamil Nadu technology hub, IT&D hub in Chennai, in the premises of Anna University. The government has allotted a grant of nearly 54 crore in the first installment that we are going to launch very soon. As far as the policies are concerned, wherever there is a policy gap or where there is a need of a new policy, the government is coming up with all those things. Recently, we released the data center policy. The GCC policy is underway, and we are about to release it soon. And the fintech policy is already being released by the Honorable CM. And such kind of efforts we are taking. Similarly, the one thing we need to address is the skill gap. Now, I was talking to Mr. Sumit Verma about the initiatives that is being taken by the ICT Academy of our IT department. You see, in Tamil Nadu, we can see there are a lot of children who are coming out of engineering colleges. They are roaming around without getting a proper job for them. Unemployment problem is the big problem that the government is facing. Now, whenever I go to my place, that is Kanyakumari, I used to go to the rural areas to conduct Thirvu Thalam. It's a platform where we say that Thirvu Thalam means it's a solution platform. Myself, along with all the government officials, we go there and we receive petitions from the people, public grievances. And most people, come up with the request for a job. And I can see so many youths, and in the post-COVID situations, many widows, mostly destitute widows, even though they have a degree or something like that with them, they don't have a proper job. But at the same time, when we interact with the industry, they say that there is a huge demand for skilled manpower. So in Tamil Nadu, we need more skilled human resource. So there is a gap. One side there is people searching for job, and one side there are people who are searching for skilled manpower. And when I had interactions with these startup companies in Coimbatore and Hosur, the same problem even the startup companies are telling. In the startup companies, the attrition rate is high, as per their statement, because they recruit people, they train them for a year, and once they get trained, they are being taken away by the multinational companies for a better, fair salary and all. So these startups, they suffer like anything. So they are also requesting that there should be something, that we need better opportunities to train more people in the field of information technology. And this is an emerging field, Our students have to learn and all. Every day it is changing. The technology is getting updated every day. So we need to reskill people, we need to upskill people, and we need to train them on the emerging technologies. We need to train them on the future skills. We have to identify what the skill is required in the near future. We got to train them. So all these things our government is taking care. And through the ICT Academy, we are trying to establish a center of excellence with R&D facility to find out the required skills and provide training in association with the education institutions like Crescent and all. So that's a very important thing that we are going to concentrate. Yesterday, we had a function in Kanyakumari. There is bridge. There were so many colleges participated, and it was a wonderful session we had the whole day. A lot of inputs we got from the education institutions. So the government is also looking how we can support the higher education institutions in Tamil Nadu so that they produce better students with the lot of capabilities, which is required to the IT industry. So the Honorable CM has also requested the IT department to work in close coordination with the higher education departments as well as school education department and Tamil Nadu Skill Development Corporation also. So we are going to have an integrated approach. And as far as our government is concerned, the Honorable CM is very particular in digitalization of the entire government departments, because we need to provide a better governance to the people. We all talk about good governance, better governance, smart governance, and so many things, but nothing is happening. Once I became the minister, in the first meeting I told the government officials, what we do now, all the government offices will have computers, but simply we have replaced a typewriter with a computer. That is not the thing. Computers have gone to such heights, but whether this technology has been put in proper place to the use of the public now, the answer is no. So our government, under the leadership of our Honorable CM, we are trying our level best to use technology for the benefit of the people. That is one thing that we are concentrating. So in the future, the government will also require lot of skilled resources. Say for example, each department can do wonders. In health, we have a lot of things. In agriculture, we have a lot of things. In each and every department, we have solutions that can be given through technology for the problems that is existing. So what we are doing now, we are organizing meetings, inter-departmental meetings, to identify the problems. And I am very happy to say that once we identify problems and give it to our students, they are ready with the technology. So their mindset, their creativity is so appreciative. And I can see wherever I go, our students come with a lot of innovations. And I am very happy to note that in the exhibition that you are conducting, we noticed a lot of good innovations. People have come up with a lot of technology and things like that. And how these people are going to sustain, that's also a very big question. Because most startups, they don't have proper financial support, they don't have proper technical advice, and they don't have proper business management plans and things like that. So they also need some kind of support from education institutions, government, and from the industry. Now so many people like Intel and other multinational companies, they are also, it's a good thing I am seeing, they are also coming down to support the startups with the technology, with whatever advice, with seed capital and so many other kind of support. That's a very good thing we are seeing in the seeing as a good trend that's going on. So I really appreciate the efforts that's being taken by our Crescent University, and they're a very good team, a very big team I can say, with a lot of commitment and all. I was told by them that they have started some kind of initiative in Madurai also, and it is also a good thing, because our government is also going to focus on the Tier 2, Tier 3 cities, because urbanization of Chennai is coming like anything. So we need to look into providing such kind of support to what we say that urban facilities in rural areas. So taking companies, and I will say that even you look at the example of Zoho, it's a very successful model, even when they have taken it to a very rural area near our Vice Chancellor's place. He hails from Calakkad, but it is very near. Now I went and saw the setup they have there, it's a very amazing thing. So in this regard, the government is also going to provide internet facilities to all the village panchayats of Tamil Nadu very soon. Because the TANFINET project, there is a BharatNet project, that was, the previous government was unable to implement it, and now there are 4 packages in it. 2 packages we have already rolled out, and the next package we are going to roll out tomorrow, and within a month or so we will roll out the 4th package also, and I hope within a year the entire Tamil Nadu there will not be any connectivity problem. That's the thing we are taking care. So the government is also looking into all aspects, how we can contribute to the development of the IT sector. And you are aware that the Honorable CM has set a goal of $1 trillion economy by 2030. How that is going to happen? It's a big question. Some industry people, they are telling, yes, we will. Some people are telling that we need to strategize in a better way because it's a very difficult task to achieve that level of this commitment. So what we have decided, we are not only going to focus on multinational companies, we are going to give focus to the startups also. So the trend is startups are also going to have a good role to achieve this economy. So the CM has requested all IT department to work in horizontal with all the departments and explore the possibilities how we can bring in a proper change. And we are all working together to achieve the goal that is set by our Honorable CM. And he is also putting a lot of efforts, and really he is a role model to us. Yesterday he was in Dubai. Today morning he came. 10:30 he came to Amazon, and we opened we too attended a program there. And I came here. He told me that he is going to some other program. So he is also running like anything. So this government is very accommodating. Now I told our friend from Intel, Mr. Sumit Verma, that this government is really very transparent, easy to approach, and the attitude of the government and the government officials, everything has changed to some extent. And the industry also feels that this is the right time and this is the right place where we can come and invest. So Tamil Nadu is going to be a preferred destination for the companies to come and establish and develop themselves. You know, the situation is like that. We have a very stable government. We have all the infrastructures with us, and the government is focusing on infrastructure also. So we have a good governance here. So the government is ready with bringing in policies, kind of things. And all these things, they are going to add value to Tamil Nadu, and we are going to have a transformation in the field of information technology. And I wish Crescent Education Institution will also contribute much to the welfare of Tamil Nadu in the future, and I'll be a supporting factor to all your initiatives that you take. And I conclude by thanking Intel and Mr. Mittal, the chairman of Startup India Seed Fund, for supporting the initiatives that is taken by the Crescent University. Thank you, one and all. Thank you.